From Pluto, the sun looks like just another bright star. But what about the other stars? And how far is the nearest one? Alpha Centauri. Today, we're going to journey across unimaginable distances and see the universe through Pluto's frozen eyes. When you stand on Earth and look at the night sky, the stars twinkle in familiar patterns. But on Pluto, the sky is darker, colder, and more alien. And Alpha Centauri, the closest star system to our sun, is still impossibly far away. But exactly how far? Now, what would it look like from there? First, let's talk numbers. Alpha Centauri is about 4.37 light-years away from our sun. That's 41 trillion kilometers, a number so big. Your brain just shrugs and gives up. Now, Pluto orbits the sun at an average of 5.9 billion kilometers. That's already so far from Earth that radio signals take more than 5 hours to get there. But here's the thing. When you compare Pluto's orbit to the distance to Alpha Centauri, Pluto is still right next to the sun. It's like stepping 1 inch away from your front door when your goal is to walk to another continent. From Pluto, Alpha Centauri is only 0.06% closer than it is from Earth. In cosmic terms, that's nothing. So if you were standing on Pluto's surface, what would the stars look like? It's a short answer. Almost the same as they do from Earth, but sharper, clearer, and unbelievably still. Why? Because Pluto has almost no atmosphere. On Earth, starlight wobbles and twinkles as it passes through turbulent air. On Pluto, there's almost no air to distort the light. The stars would shine as perfect, steady points, like tiny diamond needles piercing black velvet. The Milky Way would blaze brighter, with more stars visible to the naked eye than you've ever seen. And Alpha Centauri, it would look just like it does here, a bright golden star in the constellation Centaurus, but with no twinkle, just a piercing, constant glow. Now, let's imagine we wanted to visit Alpha Centauri from Pluto, with our fastest spacecraft ever built, NASA's Parker Solar Probe. It would still take more than 70,000 years to get there. That's longer than the entire history of human civilization. Even if you've traveled at 1% the speed of light, a speed far beyond anything we've achieved, the trip would still take over 400 years. The distances between stars are so vast that even moving between planets feels like crossing the street in comparison. From Pluto, the sun would be so small, you could cover it with the tip of your finger. And Alpha Centauri, despite being the next-door neighbor in cosmic terms, would still be just another pinprick of light. Standing there, you'd feel the true scale of the universe. How space is mostly, well, space? It's empty, silent, and indifferent. But that's the beauty of it, because even across these impossible distances, light still travels. And somewhere on a frozen world, a person could look up and see the same stars you do. So, from Pluto, Alpha Centauri isn't really closer. The stars don't shift much, but they shine sharper and steadier than anywhere on Earth. It's a reminder that no matter where you are in the solar system, you're part of the same cosmic neighborhood. If you enjoyed this journey across space, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more mind-bending space stories, and share it with someone who loves the stars. Because the universe is vast, and we've only just started exploring.